Hey y'all, it's Shyne Int'L here, and I am back with another video. Today we'll be talking about frenemies, how to identify them, and how to get rid of them. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified every time I drop some new heat. Go ahead and join the international gang. Ow. So today, y'all, we're just gonna jump right into it. How can we identify frenemies? Well, first of all, for those of you who may not know, even though the definition is kind of self-explanatory, a frenemy is basically an enemy that disguises themselves as your friend. So those are worse than enemies, because at least you know an enemy don't like you and you know how they will come, as opposed to somebody who's close and dear to your heart, somebody who you care for, doing some green, some disloyal, some nasty stuff to you. It catches you by surprise. First of all, let me just start by saying that I have not always been the best friend, the bestest friend ever. You get what I'm saying? I've had my fault as a friend, especially when I was younger. But like growing up, I realized that you have to be the friend that you want. If you want somebody who's loyal, you have to be loyal. And you have to be a loyal friend. You want somebody who holds all your secrets, you have to hold their secrets. You want somebody who genuinely loves you and cares you have to genuinely love and care. And granted, you could be all of that and still run into frenemies, but at least you could say that it wasn't you. You get what I'm saying? At least you could say that the person lost you, you didn't lose them. So anyways, number one, not happy for your accomplishments. OMG, y'all. Not genuinely happy for your accomplishments. Why do I say genuinely happy? Because a frenemy, they're gonna play the part. One thing about it, they're gonna act happy, but using your discernment, you could tell like when somebody who's genuinely happy for you versus somebody who's like slick, shady happy for you. So for an example, you just got a promotion at your job, right? And your friend works with you or whatever. Y'all work together. And you like, hey girl, I just got a promotion. Like I'm too happy, let's celebrate. And they like, oh, congratulations. It's like a dry congratulations. As opposed to somebody else like, hey girl, congratulations, I'm taking you out to eat. Let's celebrate, let's go get drinks. They're just like, oh, congratulations, I'm happy for you. Low-key, they're type that they didn't get the promotion before you. So they're not really happy for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it sounds shady, but this is how people actually move in real life. And when you're a real friend, your friend's accomplishment is like your accomplishment. It's like you be so happy for them that like you achieved it, like you got a promotion. You feel me? Okay, another one. They're in secret competition with you. First of all, real friends don't compete. Like, you in your own lane, I'm in my own lane, and somehow we are friends and we make it work, and that's that. Especially amongst women, we're just like a caddy. We're caddy. Everything is like a secret competition. She trying to top you in everything that you do, or try to like kind of like do what you do, and sometimes it might not even top you. You get a new pair of shoes, she gotta get a new pair of shoes. You get this, she gotta get that. You go here, they gotta go. You get what I'm saying? Or they try to beat you to get something because they know you would get it. It's not a competition, sis. We're on the same team. The secret competition stuff is dead. I don't like that. If I feel like you competing with me, or and it's like something that is not spoken, because like I said, a frenemy is going to play their part. They're going to act as if they're your friend. It's just little stuff that you have to pick up on. And your intuition will pick up on it. Like, why I feel like, you know, she's competing with me on the low. Yeah, that's your intuition telling you. Listen to it. Don't overlook it. Envious. Should have been number one. Frenemies are envious and jealous of you. They could be doing better than you, but it's something about you that's just jealous of you. Jealousy is what creates a frenemy, because somebody could start off as your friend and end up as your frenemy. I honestly feel like most frenemy situations start off as y'all have a genuine friendship, and then I feel like the first thing that goes wrong is envy and jealous. Just like in the first point when I said that they're not genuinely happy because you got a promotion. They're jealous. That's where the frenemy stuff stems from. They're jealous of whatever you got. Who knows what it is? It could be something that's not something so small, like just how people adore you and how people love you and how people genuinely F with you, or just your character, like just you being a good person. I don't know if y'all ever seen Paid in Full before, but Rico is a prime example of a frenemy. They genuinely started off as friends. He was jealous, he was envious of all the money, all the stuff, and he got greedy. And out of that jealousy and envy, he turned on his friends. He turned on Mitch and Ace. He killed Mitch. It starts off as y'all all good and y'all cool until somebody starts doing better. It's a lot of things that can trigger that, and that'll turn somebody into a frenemy. Okay? Next, does questionable stuff. What I mean by this is they do things that'll make you be like, that was out the box. Stuff that'll make you question their loyalty, question their friendship, question if they really care for you and if they genuinely love you, honestly. Okay, this is like a real detailed one. This is just an example, y'all. Y'all know how I am with my examples now. I guess somebody went to your frenemy and was talking about you, like selling you out, talking about you, and this was months ago, but they just now decide to tell you, or them and that person end up falling out or whatever. And so now that they're not friends anymore, they decide to tell you what that person said about you. And it's like, in your mind, you like, well, first of all, why did they feel comfortable talking about me to you? What did you say? That's questionable. You're in your mind, you're asking questions. You got all these questions, so that means you did something questionable. Second of all, if they was talking about me in August, it's January. Why am I just now finding out about it? If you my friend, why didn't you been tell me? That's another red flag that makes me question your loyalty. Like, why you ain't been tell me what was said about me and this, that, and the third? That's questionable, and I feel like that's fake. What did you say to defend me? I feel like as my friend, you're supposed to defend me behind my back, be my friend in my face and behind my back. So what did you say to defend me? So it just makes me question the person in a whole. Like, are you really my friend, or are you their friend, or I don't know. And if we fall out, are you gonna tell people that we was talking about what I said? You get what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. It's just giving frenemy vibes, honestly. They judge you. Okay? I feel like in a friendship, especially a solid, I'm talking about your close friends, you should be comfortable being yourself around your friends. Period. Point blank. Like, you shouldn't feel like you have to be a certain way to be that person's friends. You feel me? You should be able to be yourself. Especially when it comes to relationship problems, you're always gonna vent to your friend. You get what I'm saying? You're always gonna have at least one friend that you vent to about your relationship. And this friend should never judge you. If you say it's F that dude, then they're gonna be like, F that dude. But if you decide to go be back with that dude tomorrow, they should be all for it. At least that's the type of friend that I am. I'm matching whatever energy my homegirl on. So if she says F him, then it's F him. But if she decides in 30 minutes that she's back to being with this dude, that's my brother, period. Like, hey brother, I'm not gonna act funny or nothing like that. Listen, even if this is the 80 bajillionth time that they vented to you about this man, until your friend is ready to move on, you should not judge her, okay? You can say, friend, stop telling me this, okay? Because you're gonna be right back with him, so just stop. You can say that, but calling her stupid, dumb, and judging her for being herself, for going through what normal human beings go through, that's giving frenemy vibes. It's like Sis, you want me to leave my man so bad so you could be with them? Oh, because that's the vibe that I'm getting. You want my man? As a friend, relationship venting is very sticky because it's just like, you may want what's best for your friend, but until she wants what's best for her, you can't judge her. You just gotta let her go through the motions. Love is crazy, girl, because I remember them days, like, girl, I'll act like I'm fake leaving my man, but you know I'm not leaving my man. I'm just venting to you. Okay, so next, users. That's another sign of a frenemy. A user. They are only friends with you for what you have. They have no interest in being your friend other than what you can do for them, what they can gain from you, what they can get from you. We, especially in high school, like, I had a friend, she was always asking me for stuff, and it seemed like when I used to tell her no, I'm the worst friend ever. And we'll have a slight falling out. We'll stop talking for a couple weeks, a couple months, whatever, because I said no and I said set boundaries. But I would do all this other stuff for her as a friend. But the first time I say no, it's a problem. I say yes, yes, we could be together, yes, something thankfully. The first time I say no, it's like I never said yes. It's just like that song. Like, seriously, once that doing train is up, you're up. Your friendship is up. You find yourself not talking to them. They're not really talking to you or reaching out to you unless they're asking for something. And then if you said no or whatever, they hit you up less. You hear from them less. And next thing you know, they're non-existent. That is a frenemy. In a real friendship, it's give and take. Like, you do for me, I do for you. I have your back, you have my back. But with a frenemy situation, it's like they're take, and don't really have nothing to give. Goodness, you always asking, you always begging for something. And it's like as if I'm not allowed to say no. Because when I say no, now all of a sudden you acting funny with me. Now you have a problem with me. I don't like that. I don't like that. They will carbon copy your life. Okay? I'm talking about they want what you have. They try to be you. They basically take on your energy as if they're you. And yes, you might feel like, oh, that's flattering. They want to be like me. I inspire them. No, sweetheart. That's a very dangerous game. Because when a person is trying to be you, it's like they love and hate you at the same time. Like, they admire you, but at the same time, they can't stand you for the same reasons why they love you. And with that being said, having somebody who's close to you like that, they're going to try to be you and then try to take the original out the game. You get what I'm saying? For an example, I had went to my friend's house one day. Well, she's no longer a friend, but I had went to her house after the shop or whatever, and we're smoking hookah and this, that, and third. And we were kind of having like a deep conversation about relationships, about like childhood and stuff like that. And I was just listening and paying attention to everything that she was saying. It's like her responses sounded like something I would say. You know? It was weird. And then, like, this is kind of spiritual, but I felt so drained. And then it's this thing where my stomach hurts. I'm not even gonna get into it, like get into the backstory of how I know what it means, but my stomach was hurting. I literally was like laying on her couch. I was just out of it, and I didn't feel that way before I got to her house. I felt sick, and I just felt sick, tired, and I'm just laid out on her couch. Like, I never really felt this way before. This, mind you, like I said, this is more so like of a spiritual analysis of this. But I'm like, I never felt this way before. Like, I wasn't feeling like this before I got here. It was so bad that I had to go. I was like, I'm going home. I'm like, I'm going home. Maybe I gotta just use the bathroom because my stomach was hurting bad. You know, I'll see you later and whatnot. When I got home, I used the bathroom. But I felt better. Like, I didn't feel as sick. I just took myself to bed, like, after that. But it was just so weird. And so what me and my spiritual friend, we had like was talking about it, and she was just like, she drained you of your energy. Like, she literally drained me of my energy. It was so crazy, y'all. Like, I can't make this stuff up. She was like channeling my energy and channeling my personality and channeling who I was and like reflecting it back to me. So like everything we was saying, I'm just like, this sounds like me. It sounded like I was talking to myself. Like, I would say something like that. It was crazy, y'all. That is just what I mean by they will try to be you. They will try to take your personality, take your sauce, just take who you are, just like steal your personality, still you thinking that it's going to work for them, but we are individuals, and what works for me might not work for you, and what works for you is not going to work for me, because we are two different people. Talks about you, oh, bad too. They talk about you behind your back, bad. When people talk about you bad, and you would never know, because you think that, you know, they're your friends. Oh, I had a friend like this. Oh, I was friends with her for a long time. And every time I would run across somebody that knew us, like we had mutual friends, they would be like, oh, she said this, she said that. And I'm just like, when I tell you she talked about me so bad like a dog, but she loved me in person, like face to face. I love you, you're my best friend, you're this, you're that. Oh, when I tell you she used to drag me through the mud. And all that is jealousy, envious, wanting to be you, all of that in one. I'm talking about not even just telling your business. I'm not even talking about just telling your business. You hard down my friend, but you like, oh, she not even that cute. She this, she that. Tell it like, yeah, I don't like this about her. She ugly. Oh, she don't really be having money. She be borrowing money from her dad. Like, just little stuff. I'm using that as an example. That wasn't said about me. Well, who knows what was said about me, but yeah, girl, like they'll like dog you out to other people, and that's so that they could make you look crazy to that person, because you're just such a likable person, or you're just such a good person, that they have to dog you out to a person to make them think of you like, damn, like she like that, ew, I wouldn't want to F with her, or I wouldn't want to be cool with her. Jealous hearted. They will talk about you like a dog and love you so good in person. But one thing about a real friendship, you have to be their friend in front of their face, but mainly behind their back. Okay, so if somebody talks about you, a real friend is going to defend you, and they're going to shut down the conversation. You cannot talk about my friend. I'm so sorry. Hold that thought. And while you at it, make sure you don't talk to me no more. Like little stuff like that, man. Them frenemies, they will tell your business. They will. And that leads me to my next point. When y'all fall out, oh baby, just know it's up and through there. Friend of me. That means they start off as a friend and they end up as an enemy. When you fall out with a real friend of me, oh, they gonna tell your business, baby. They're gonna tell your business to everybody who has ears to listen. They're gonna tell how you did this and this and that when y'all was friends, but it's just like you was her friend while she was doing this, that, and the third. Now all of a sudden y'all not friends, and now all of a sudden you want to spray her business. Questionable. I'm telling you, all these things be going hand in hand. For real. So y'all need to watch out for these frenemies, and honestly be the friend that you want to be. And I had to learn that, okay? Because you attract what you are, and what you like, how you are, and the type of person that you are. So when I wasn't a good friend, I attracted a whole bunch of friends that weren't good for me, and guess where they at now? I'm not friends with them. And at the end of the day, it's time to let go. It's okay to let go of frenemies. As soon as you see a pattern, or you realize like they do some of these things that I stated previously, it's time to go. Like, cut them off, baby. It hurts. It hurts when a friend does something really messed up to you, and really grimy and really shady to you, and you be like, damn, I was nothing but a good friend to them. Why would they do this to me? Like, why would they do me like this? It hurts. So to avoid that, cut them off before that it even gets to that point, before it gets to the point where they do something really hurtful. Okay, let them go. It's 2021. It's a new year, and honestly, I feel like you shouldn't have brought that friend into the new year. But sometimes we overlook these things, because I know I overlook things, and I give second chances. I be feeling like people change. From certain friendships that I let go, I realized like I'm glad I let it go, because I done gave them so many chances and we used to fall out for the same stuff. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I was just going off the dome. I did a poll on Instagram like a couple months ago, like what kind of content like people want to watch, or what should I make a video about. Quite a few people said the same thing, which was Frienemies. So I'm finally doing this video or whatever. If I missed anything, y'all, put them in the comment box below, because it's just so many things and so many instances where a friend could be a frenemy. But stay vigilant, stay up, and just know that you're gonna prosper with or without a B. Okay? So y'all, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all of that, and hit that bell to get notified every time I drop some new heat. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.